Hello and welcome to another small SvelteKit tutorial, and this time we will look into lazy loading data on your server load function. And I did a video in that in the past, but after SvelteKit 1.8 now it's really easier to do, so I'm redoing the video. And the case is that we have something in our server load function that's really slow. So if I click edit tracks here, I clicked it, it's gonna load and load and load, and then finally we navigate to the page. And of course, this is not a nice user experience. You might want to load the data, load the page instantly, and then show a spinner or indicate that something is still loading, and then enrich the page and not just wait for the whole page to load. And how we can do that? So you need to first make sure that you're on at least SvelteKit 1.8 for this to work. And now we have to go into our server function. And in our case, we return three things here, and the slow part is only the tracks part. So only the grid here, the AG grid, which gets the data for it loads slow. So we only want to lazy load that part. So what we can do here is gonna comment that out, and we go to our this return, and now we say streamed. So this is basically, it will get loaded after the page load. So everything that's in the streamed object here. Then we name it again, so it's still tracks, and we can just do a function call here, the slow one. Can then remove that, and instantly the page has a TypeScript error. That's fine. So we don't have data tracks anymore. We have data.streamed.tracks. But as you can see here, it's actually a promise, so we have to wait it. Const tracks equals wait. And then we can go ahead, and for this AG grid component, we set the data. If you want to learn more about this AG grid component, I have another video on that I'm gonna link to. And so let's find out if it's better. So we go to it now, press edit tracks, and the page loads instantly, and voila, it just loads afterwards. Yeah, I think that's a really great way to do it, because we don't need to change a lot here. My other solution before this was introduced was to make an API route for it, and that of course means a lot of more code to write and to maintain. So this is really elegant in my solution. And in other cases where you have maybe you want to the data is for some regions, you don't want to render HTML before the data loads, you can do it like here in the docs. You can just await the streamed stuff, and then the HTML will only show up, this way, like you do with normal Svelte. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. Make sure to check out the playlist where I have other tutorials about SvelteKit, and enjoy your day. Bye.